As we conclude our Croatian sailing adventure, we bring back the boat, meet Brazilians, get treated like royalty, eat like royalty, visit noblemen, rock out to metal, repent, eat with fishes, and capture a galleon. All on a catamaran with 6 people we never met.
All right, and here we are coming to the end of our cruise in Croatia. We're probably about 5-6 miles away, and it's our shift. And because we're only doing 1-hour shifts, we're making a nice quick progression. Just had a great lunch of...
Oh, bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwiches.
Bacon.
Yay, bacon.
Really?
Oh, what a treat.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yum.
And so the majority voted to go back to Dubrovnik a day earlier, so Colleen and Mark could tour the city. A must. Skipper Not Skipper was not pleased as he wanted to see some salt-producing city 8 hours there and back, so he had to go bus there. Turns out, didn't get to see it, it was off-season and not in production.
Before we returned the Bally 4.2 to charter, we fueled up ourselves as it was cheaper than paying them to do it.
Wise choice.
Back at the base, we met other cruisers from France and Brazil that we were supposed to see along the way but never had the chance. They wanted a tour of the Bally 4.2 and brought 2 bottles of red wine.
They know group dynamics.
Wonderful chefs, and the hiking that we did, that I survived. I didn't think I would, but God bless you, you helped me survive to get there. Cheers! Yay! So here's our last day
In Dubrovnik.
in Dubrovnik.
Yep.
And what do we have to do today?
We are off to go for about a 30-minute walk.
Oh my gosh, is it all uphill?
I don't know yet.
I hope
don't
not.
know. We'll find out. Found a restaurant for us to check out at lunchtime that has some calamari, because we're all about the calamari while we've been out here.
Go
so
figure, we're having
to have at least
calamari.
one more meal of calamari before we go.
Well,
And then after that, I don't know. We'll see what the area looks like and maybe do a little walking around.
yeah, maybe climb up to the top of that mountain.
Exactly.
Over to the left is hostile territory. And now we're in the village of Rojat, with the little restaurant that we've chosen 15 meters ahead to the right of the spot. I hope someday you guys are lucky enough to try out adventures like this, even if you drive down the road 50 kilometers. Car! Like we say, it's always an adventure. You never know when a car's gonna just jump out at you. Now that's pretty cool. The main restaurant is away from the seating area if you want the better view.
As we were walking in, a professional photographer and web designer was taking shots for Despent Bistro's social media page. I had to get in on that.
Yes, had to.
Convinced by Betha to try the Adriatic squid instead of the calamari. He said it's really good. We're trusting you. Thank you. Oh, that looks great. Good job. Good job. Thank you very much, Shamala.
Thank you.
We trusted him on the Adriatic squid.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be
That's
a
kinda neat.
delight.
Yeah, it looks
Let's try the squid first. This is not your pub style calamari.
Woo!
Cheers.
Cheers. Yum. Right here.
Bravo. And more bread.
There
Woo!
we go. Wonderful. Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
Enjoy. We may not be able to convince everybody to come back here for dinner tonight, and she wanted to try the octopus salad, so here it is.
This is delicious.
Here we are with Peter from Dubrovnik, and he has stuffed us full with the Adriatic squid, the 4 beer, the octopus salad,
Lots of bread.
Lots of bread.
which is
Everything
amazing.
homemade.
everything homemade.
So
And then he
good.
followed us on Facebook, Instagram, and the YouTube. And now, Peter, what have you done to us?
He brought us
Apple pie
homemade
and
apple
ice
pie.
cream.
Good
Yum.
job.
Yum.
Thank you very much.
I hope you're gonna like it.
Oh,
Thank you very much. Truly
Love it.
appreciate it.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Look at that. Check it out. Check it out.
Yum.
Really, Peter.
Yum.
Really.
Yum.
You're too kind.
Yep.
And now Peter has invited us to go through their orange grove and to pick whatever we want. It's like little mandarin oranges.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Exactly like a mandarin.
Look at all of them. This is the summer home of the noble family Ristich that was built and modified in the 15th to the 17th century and is the only remaining summer home along the river in the Dubrovnik area.
Ah, to be rich in the 15th century. Bathing monthly, feasting poorly, and taxing peasants to death. True luxury.
Thank goodness I had my typhoid, tetanus, rabies, all the good shots, right?
What's a Croatian tour without a Franciscan monastery and the visitation of the Blessed Virgin Mary Catholic Church? It was built in 1393 by the Bosnian Franciscans. Literally, that's all we got for you. You're welcome. An unexpected tour was the galleon Tirana, built in 2005 as an accurate wooden replica of the 16th century Dubrovnik merchant ship.
It is 31 meters of length
34 yards,
and 7 meters of width,
7.5 yards.
weighing in at approximately 175 tons and capacity up to 200 passengers.
Book your bachelorette party, wedding, or bar mitzvah early as they book up fast.
Canny resemblance to you.
What? Oh, hey.
Tried to get an on-camera interview with the bar manager, but it was difficult as he had the personality of all bar managers during the daytime. And this was the last supper with all of us together.
A little fish,
Welcome to Croatia.
a little risotto, and a little lamb.
As we now come to the end of our Croatian adventure, obviously you've seen the ups and downs. So what did we like? What did we learn? Number 3. The Bali 4.2 charter boat.
Have to admit, it was probably the best charter boat of the bunch. Very spacious with a front door
Usually not broken.
and a huge window, but the selling point is that back garage door. The boat was very open and not confined.
Here, I thought you would have mentioned that you can see the silhouette of a person showering in the adjacent cabin.
Insert eye roll emoji.
Number 2. We actually really like the Republic of Croatia.
There is a reason it is the it place for sailing right now. Good value for the dollar, people ready to accept tourists, and very safe.
While there may be an Eastern war-torn exterior about them, it's just a simple hello or havala that gets them ready to smile and to talk to you. So the people are pretty cool. I thought it was funny how the men addressed the women as, "Hey lady."
Moving along. Then there were the ancient sites, villages, waterfalls, and forts. This is something North America does not have, and you really get an appreciation for how history evolved.
Which then segues into what we would do differently. How about relax a little bit more? And not so many ancient sites and churches crammed into a small time frame.
Don't get us wrong, they are great, but because we were rushing along to get to the next place, to see the next small village and church, it left little time to relax and enjoy a place like we did in Scranton.
It was only when the majority pushed back with 4 days left and said, "Enough! Mark and Colleen have not had a sun and swim day." Then we slowed it down.
You have to take time to enjoy the voyage, not just go from place to place, seeing ruins and missing out the vibe of the area.
That's right. We saw Lopud, but can you actually tell me about it without watching our video?
Yeah, no.
And the final part of our list, drumroll please.
Number 1, we made new friendships.
It's a double-edged sword because the thing we would do differently is inextricably tied to the people we met.
Exactly. While we were lucky to make friends, taking a long voyage on a catamaran with 6 people you didn't know is something we probably won't do again.
We'll leave that to the YouTubers who are moving into the chartering field.
But the friendships that we made are lasting. Some of us still text and have made plans to see each other in a few months.
We have even invited them to come join us in the Caribbean next year. Who knows? You may see some of them in future videos. Oddly, I'll also miss Skipper Not Skipper, as he's a nice guy, just has to see the forest for the trees. But he'll come around, as he has a good heart.
So that brings us to the end of this chapter, and now we make our way back home to repack for the Caribbean for 6 months more of sailing adventure.
So their very long journey in Croatia has now come to an end. They shared their ups and downs and gave us a glimpse of what it was like sailing on the Adriatic. But now it's time to see what they get up to in the Caribbean. Who knows what will happen next?
Thanks for sharing our journey and subscribing. And check out this next video, as we believe Sigmund Freud would like it too.
I'm just trying to kill the heart.